Hi there. So today we will be rebuilding a repository that I have built like 10 years ago or something. This is related to color contrast checker and I'm really keen on accessibility. So let's get started. So let me see how I can share my screen because I haven't done live in ages. So I'm going to open the cursor app on my screen and then I will start sharing my screen over here. So let's share the screen and the cursor browser. So I'm going to share my entire screen and there you go. Hopefully you can see the screen and now we will basically open our terminal. Um, so it should be just there you go. Shortcuts are working. So I am using cursor. I'm going to slightly slide this on the right because there is a camera which is blocking my view. So I'll just put it like this. So ignore the empty space over there. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is open that repository. So we all know that I have got some experience working on really interesting projects. And one of this is the color contrast checker, which I created. Let's see when did I create this? This is like really long time back. So I did this. So I can see 2015. So 2015, August 11, 2015 is when I actually built this repository. And this was, as you can see, it's all Gumber commits and there are like people who are uh, doing PRs, and those are the PRs that are accepted over here. So it was a wonderful experience, to be honest. Now, while I was working at the BBC, I gave them this repository as a gift, hoping that this will be maintained under the BBC remit. But so far, I don't see any like updates. The last change was done by me 5 years ago, and nobody else has picked up any changes. So it's not loved anymore. So what we are going to do is we are going to put some love into this repository. So let's do this. So the first thing that I'm going to do is clone this repository and we will do it. Oops, sorry. Apologies for the alarm. It is right now like 4 a.m. in the morning and the alarm is saying go and have some food because it's Ramadan. So I'll have some in a bit. Let's just do this very quickly. Um, okay, so clone this repository. So just going to copy this and bring it into my cursor. So let's go to workspace. Workspace is a folder that I use for development. So git clone and the name of the repository. So this will clone the repository. If you can't see my screen, I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. It's asking me if I should update the new updates, not right now. So let's bring that project here. So open folder, workspace, and color contrast checker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like rename it and use it in my folder. So let's just put this on the, why is it on the other side? It should be on the left. Yes, I'm used to like looking at the sidebar on the left hand side. um, so I'm just going to make this a bit bigger. So this is cursor, and cursor is known for multiple agents. You can do one agent and then you can do another agent. You can do task in parallel. By clicking on this plus button, you can create multiple chats. You do need a subscription for this. I did buy the subscription. I don't know if it's still active or not. So this project color contrast checker, it only had like one file. It's been like really long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask cursor to analyze it. So please analyze this repository and suggest improvements. Uh, given it hasn't been updated in 5 years. Are there any new rules that we can add? So it is going to think, and then after some thinking, it is going to suggest me some really interesting options. Let's see. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I know it's live. It's that live coding that always fails for everyone, but not for us because we are using the power of AI. The AI coding power is like amazing. So I know it's 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm excited. I've got all the lights on in the background. You can see this is not a fake background. You can actually go and reach these books. So as you can see, because some of you guys have asked me like, is this background fake or not? It's real. It's absolutely real. Anyways, so uh, let's click on continue. So one thing that you need to do with cursor is keep clicking on the continue button. But read first. If you are a security expert, you would hate me for clicking the continue without even looking at it. So, and I will make your life miserable by clicking auto search and click on continue. So, um, yeah, and I know how much you hate me for this one, but sometimes you have to be lazy. And I have got really strong security built into this network where I'm in, just to make sure that the outside attacks don't happen. But we'll talk about that in in the future. So it has created some sort of MD file, like you can see, with all the thoughts, linting, things that are missing in the project, things that were not available to me in 2015. So this is like a whole improvement documentation. That's amazing. This is one of the purest use of AI that I can find. Like, you can do lazy development, but this is like adding a lot of value. uh, is the lowest hanging fruit. So let me just close this so that we can see what's going on. So the improvement that it is suggesting is repository overview, small npm library, JavaScript common, Mocha Chai, and no TypeScript or ESM. Second is bugs and quick fixes. So there is a bug in it. We can fix this bug. There is a typo. Uh, there is a code sample. We are missing codes over there. So you can already see things that are wrong with this repository, which needs improvement. So we will basically create a plan for improvement and then review that plan. So one thing that I normally do is first is analysis, like the whole SDLC life cycle. You do analyze, you plan, and then this is where humans should step into AI. Like, the human should look at the plan, like what will AI do, like before execution. So most people, when using these tools like Claude AI or Cursor or any other tool, they miss the review stage, which is why the AI goes into like complete like haywire basically. And that is what you need to stop. And another thing is the constraints. So what are the constraints that you are going to put in to the project? So I don't know if you have guys have seen the agents.md. So this agents.md is a simple open format for what are the like conventions, what are the tasks, what things that we should be considering. So like all of these. So let's see if we can find an agents md file for for our project. So agents md for TypeScript GitHub. Let's see. So some people have already done it, like SDK TypeScript, uh, and this is the original repository. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this first rather than creating a plan. So new agent, we can actually go back to the previous agent as well if we need to. Um, There you go. So you have got all the lists. So if you want to go to any of the agents on the right hand side of the screen, you can see what agents you are using. And let's just allow that. So why is it fixing it? So I think it's directly going into the implementation. So I'm going to stop it over there. Um, please implement agents.md agents.md. Um, I normally give it like a URL or something for this project before doing anything else. Also, I want uh, to convert this into TypeScript project. So, so make sure the agents.md is relevant to TypeScript best practices. So this is already doing a lot more than you can think of, and it just picks up different agents like Claude or Codex, and it basically uses them behind the scenes and gives you what you are actually looking for. So if you're watching this live, like I hope you are and enjoying this live coding, because this is the action that was missing. This is what we need right now. So this is what agents.md looks like. I'm going to, again, I've got a very low real estate uh, at the moment on my screen, so I have to close things. But I'm assuming this is the same for you guys. I've got two screens, but because of the live, I'm only showing you one. So it says install these coding style. This is a coding style, testing instructions, lint, and accessibility, and all of these are for agent. So let's see. Uh, let's go back to the actual thing. So explain what agents.md does for this project. So if you don't understand some file, like what's the purpose of this file, this is where you can learn from AI. So don't assume that AI will do everything for you. It's a tool. Again, everything is a tool, right? So Visual Studio Code or Cursor or any, like even keyboard and mouse, this is a tool for you to be productive. AI makes you one layer more productive, but the thing is, how do you use it? So it's a single place where you write agents for instructions for AI coding agents that work on the repo. It's like README for the bots. It sets the context, it defines the workflow, encodes TypeScript style rules, guides testing, protects the API, and points to a doc. And what the agents.md is saying is testing instructions, PR instructions, dev environment. So complements this. So like if you are using README file, that's for humans, right? How to use the project. Agents.md complements this by containing the extra, sometimes detailed context coding agents need. So any additional steps, conventions, anything that would clutter README is basically used in MD. Okay, so create a plan to improve this project and convert it into TypeScript. So create a plan to convert, let's see, convert and improve this project from JavaScript to TypeScript. Let's see, what does it say? So sometimes you have to be careful while doing the prompts. So I've noticed like what, like when we are talking to a human has the ability to understand what some things mean. Like one of the pictures that we saw was somebody asked AI to generate an image where he said salmons in the river or salmons swimming in the river, and it showed like AI did what it was asked, right? So it showed like salmon fillets floating on top of the water, but that's not what was the intention. So humans are better at understanding the intention, which hopefully AI will get better too. But there is some like I tried doing it myself, and AI like the image that was generated was with the live salmon, not the fillet salmons. But that's something that AI can do. AI can hallucinate. So you need to review these things before you go into implementation. So let's see. Conversion plan, preview, open preview. Convert color contrast checker to TypeScript and improve. Nice. So TypeScript and tooling. So it will do this, packaged, and optionally adds exports for modern this, ESLint for TypeScript. Yes, convert source to TypeScript. Define shared, convert main module, build and verify, convert us to this. So I'm going to improve this line. So I want the new project to be in a new folder called WCAG color contrast checker, and I want to publish that folder to a separate GitHub repo. I'll build the repository right now. So this was color contrast checker, and because I gave that one to the BBC, if I go to my profile, like if I type Cumber, it still shows like it's forked from the BBC, but it is actually the other way around. So I'm going to build a new repository, and I'm going to give this to you guys. So it's called WCAG color contrast checker, and let's create this repository. So repository is created, and you can basically do these steps. So actually it will already know how to do it. So let's see. So it is thinking right now, and it will improve the conversion plan. Like, there's a saying, measure twice, cut once. That is what I'm doing right now. I'm basically looking at the plan, doing it multiple times, checking it multiple times, and then I'm going to uh, ask it to implement. Cutting is implementation. Yeah. So even if I close this, it's still working. It's doing it what it's supposed to do. And now the plan is conversion. Uh, this foundation, we have got all of these details that we need. And did it jump into the implementation already? Or what is it doing? Let's see. So adding TypeScript test to test folder. So you can see the AI has gone out of control. So I'm going to stop this immediately. And we're going to create a new folder. Undo all. So this is how you go back. If something goes wrong, you can stop and undo all. We can look into any of the changes that it has made. Package log.json doesn't matter, so it's fine. But because I don't want to change anything on the actual project, so I'll discard all the changes, and I will create a new folder. So uh, update the plan. Oh, did it actually delete the plan as well? So this is the interesting bit. Uh, but because it has got the context, it can rewrite it. So create a new folder called WCAG. I'll just copy it from here. Color contrast checker, and put the improvement plan and the analysis that we did in that folder inside docs folder. Oh, we already have this folder. So W color contrast checker. So that's the one that it has created now. Sorry, it wasn't there. It has just created. This is where AI is faster than you, doing things which are more interesting. Okay, so it is now I don't have to like go back in to all the conversations that we did. It has got all the context. It knows what we are doing. It will create the files that I've just asked for. And let's see. So I've got the docs folder, which has got the improvements. And let me close this. And I'm going to open this in a preview. So this document summarizes the repository analysis and suggests improvements and new rules. So this is analysis and improvement, and it tells me what are the things that we need to improve. And then there is a conversion plan. Well, let's review the conversion plan. So yes, we need to do it in TypeScript, package.json, and convert. Yes, that's fine. Build and verify, convert test to TypeScript, migrate test files. Okay. One thing that I would like to improve is like what I've noticed that AI misses this a lot. Like every time I'm building a new repository, it just directly jumps into code rather than doing a test-driven development. So um, let's commit this first. So I'm happy with this plan as an initial stage. So let's commit this. Okay, there is a layout shift. So initial plan for WCAG, color contrast checker, commit. Why is it committing over there? Let's see. So I'm going to go inside the terminal and I'm going to verify what's the origin over here. So yes, as you can see, it says origin master. It is not the right repository. So we will change the origin. So git remote origin. I think it's get URL. Get remote origin. Get URL. Remote get URL. Okay. I don't remember the thing, so I'm going to just ask the chat. So what is the git origin in WCAG color contrast checker? So it says the git origin is this. So I'm going to ask it to change it to this. Change origin only for that folder to this. Allow list. So again, this is the first day of the live stream where we are building this. So we might have to do it a few more days because Right now it's almost 4:30, and I need to eat something before I close my fast. So I'm just cautious of the time here. Okay, so the prime project is this, um, and good push. We'll use this. What's the origin for the folder now? What? Oh, sorry. What is the git command to check origin for the folder? So rather than going to Stack Overflow, I get the command from here as git remote b. So I can see the origin is correct now. So I can safely commit. Now it says commit on main branch. Let's do commit on main branch. There are no changes, okay? Uh, so I'll just add docs git commit. So the prompt is like really long, so I know you guys might find it difficult to read this. So git commit -m initial docs initial plan. So this is my initial plan, and I'm going to ask it to add agents.md as well. So please add agents.md file based on this into the WCAG project. I think that level of context is understandable by AI, so I don't have to worry about it. So hopefully that will work, and we'll have some fun times. Okay, so it is building that agents.md file. Once it's done, we got the agents.md. So the hard part is done. Now the easy part is once we review this. So you can already notice the difference in like how much time we used to spend in writing code. Oh, one thing, like we remembered about a TDD. So let me improve the plan. So uh, update the plan to make sure that the implementation is done via TDD. Uh, Nothing is written in the actual um, in the source without the test already present. So this is like my like USP that you see. Like this this is where when I build projects using AI, it just like they are really nice and clean and maintainable. So if you have watched this live for like last 30 minutes or something, then this is my present to you. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Hopefully. Yep. It's all connected. I can see the voice bars. Yeah. Sorry. I should have checked 30 minutes ago. Review. Okay. So looks like everything is nice. So you can see it's still building. Then test first, add update, then implementation of the documentation. It's really warm here. I will be taking off this hat. Let me have some water. It is live. It's not. It's raw video. That's how it is. All right, so summary of the plan. It's still building. You can see for the past 30 minutes we have been just chatting with AI, building something, destroyed something, created something, but we haven't written any piece of code yet. It's just the MD files because just updating the code or directly jumping into the implementation is the like worst thing like that you can do with AI because it will take you to like circles from my experience. So one after another, you will just keep on going in circles because you don't have like a concrete foundation. This is like building the foundation before you build the building. Okay, so it's all of the things are done. Now, if I go back and look at the conversion plan, I'm just gonna make it slightly smaller so that I can read this clearly. So convert color contrast, TD do rule mandatory, red green, refactor, JavaScript tooling. That's good. ESLint, phase two, minimal implementation, main module, test debug, and we have got a checklist, which is great. We have got an agents.md file preview, and that's a go for me. So I'm gonna just say implement it. Now, no hands. Let's see now. This is the part that I really love, like it building things, building files, because it's just some small project. I believe it can be done like in 5-10 minutes. Uh, the main brain work is done. So it has, as you can see, it has built tsconfig, eslint package, and docs is something that we built earlier, so that's already there. Now, if you want to take the actual advantage of cursor, you can just have multiple agents working, one on test, one on the application code. But right now, I'm trying to keep it super focused using only one agent. If I was making changes in multiple files, like if I want to make changes in the docs right now, for example, I want to write readme, so I'm going to create another agent. So add a readme to this WCAG color contrast checker project, and mentioning that uh, like this is so GitHub, that this is an update over this which I built and uh, gave it to BBC, but it hasn't been maintained for past 5 years. So this repository supersedes the other one, and also do journal running commands and project structure, including contributions section. So I know you guys don't give that kind of detailed prompt, and you might be wondering like, why are there grammatical mistakes when I'm typing the sentence? You don't need to be grammatically perfect. It's more about the keywords. If you are entering the right keywords when you're writing the chat message, AI will understand. So you don't talk to AI in a way that you would talk to a human, because every word that you are typing is a token, and you're sending these tokens to AI, and those tokens are costing you money. So I kind of keep things separate. So now you can see the whole project is built. We have got source, we have got test, we have got types, interesting, we have got color contrast checker, we have got this test over here. Um, Now, if I want to run the test, there should be something in the package JSON. So you can see all the nice little things in here. It has got keywords as well. And what else? So I could just do npm run test and it will run the test. So let's look at the other one. So we have got one agent which shows me a tick, and we have got another agent which is on the to-dos. So all notable changes to the project. There you go. So it is just putting everything that is missing here. And once it is done, I'll run it. I need an examples as well. So where is the examples? So I'll ask another one of the agents to do the examples. So can you create, like I said, tokens, create examples folder in WCAG color contrast checker like we had in color contrast checker. So it knows what type of examples I'm talking about. Hopefully that should work. People want some detailed example of the usage of the project. And hopefully, so I still need to review as a from human point of view, like if this is doing the right thing. But some of these examples might give me an idea. So node usage. So I am doing, yeah, so I provide these, and what happens, valid or not valid. I can look at the test, and from tests as well, I can understand if it is giving me the right values. So that's basically it. So it has built the whole project in like 40 minutes since we started the stream. And that's the power of AI. That's the power of Cursor as well. You can see I was using 3 agents. In the next stream, we will see how it actually works. Actually, let me do it now because it cliffhanger is not great for you guys, right? So let's just finish it. But I need this AI to finish very quickly. Come on, let's do it. We have got 5 minutes. I'm gonna give 5 minutes time box. If it work, if it's done. Otherwise, I'll do another stream. So we can do it. Come on, allow list. Because I still need to publish this onto npm, so I've got this project on npm as well. So npm color contrast checker. If you go there, you can see this color contrast checker here. Which is still linked to my account. So as you can see here, so we can publish the newer version here. So there you go. It has completed all the actions. I'm going to run the test and see. So run tests. And what is this index.html file? So we'll just open this into the browser and see how this one works. So a very quick check. If I have got black text on a black background, what does it do? It says run npm build browser first. Like, okay, I'll do that. There's no need to scream. So we'll just build npm run build browser in here and close this. Says I don't have enough es build command, so npm I know I haven't installed the node modules first, and we have got a package.json but not package log.json that basically shows me what's missing. So let's just do that. I also need the git ignore file. Have I got the git? Oh, I've actually got the git ignore file. This is really good. Already did the git ignore stuff as well, so I don't need to worry about that. So the only thing missing is npm modules, which is it's downloading right now. And once that's done, we'll be able to test it. But you can see this is already good progress. It has built an HTML example. We can see it has built the usage. And if I look at the README file for the whole project, let's quickly look at this one. Preview. This README file is WCAG color contrast checker, supports this 2.2 focus indicator, our custom, and it shows all the values that we were looking for the project's MD file for development guidelines, add unit tests for any this. But where is that information that we added? So I did ask it to update the README file previously. Okay, that information is lost somehow. Can you add again? You have hit your usage limits. So it basically means that it's time to stop at this point. But we have built a project. You can see the example. It's just one last bit. It's just the last formalities that we need to do. Let's see if this is, it's still waiting for me to complete the installation. And let us see. So npm run build browser, that was not found. And then did npm I, older version of glob are not supported, contain this. I'm going to stop this installation here. Let us stop this. Stop. It's taking too much time. You can see all of these were being downloaded and I've just stopped the download. And it's still running. At this point, I'm just going to commit what we have got. We know we are about like 90% done, which is already a great success. We still need to test it. We need to verify, and then we need to publish it in the npm project. So we'll do it in the next stream. And let us, okay, that's done. That's done. And it will stop automatically. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.